We're just here today to introduce the idea of the provenance pledge that we've created for Fair Luxury. So we first came up with the idea at RCA conference back in 2018, I think it was, and I got a lot of really positive response, so we're pleased with that. So we thought we'd take that energy and make it a bit more formal and a bit more kind of bit more sort of meaty, so we can all progress with it and do it together. So in doing that, we what we're basically doing is asking everyone that is interested in taking their business into a slightly more, sustainable, green, traceable, whichever those steps that you want to take with your business, then you can join us here in taking a pledge, which basically it can be huge or it can be tiny, baby steps, giant steps, whatever. But the main thing is that it's achievable, that it's something that you set yourself, no pressure. It's supposed to be a really enjoyable, really energized, really, positive experience. But yeah, just something that you've been meaning to take a step within your business. So this gives it a bit of a format and a bit of a just a bit of a platform really to communicate your progress, to share it. So we're looking at it through I don't know how many of you might be familiar with the idea of the SMART goals. So it's basically a specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. Okay, so it's the key thing is that it's achievable. We're here today to just introduce this idea of the Provenance Pledge through this platform, but then also tell you a little bit more about how to get involved. But it's not a case of today you have to decide what you want to do. That's not what this is about. This is just introducing it and maybe thinking about something that you are, how to work towards defining your own pledge. So once we've done that, then we'd encourage you to visit our website, Fair Luxury website, where you'll see a page that's dedicated to it there. And that'll give you a bit more instruction to follow. So you'll be asked things like what's motivated you to do this, to take this pledge, what time frame you would like to set for yourself. And then there's also more nuts and bolts kind of things like, would you like to remain anonymous, or would you be happy for us to share your details, the pledge you've taken on social media, that kind of thing. So it's very much a sense of building some kind of community that we can all really encourage each other to work together and to support each other, even if it means, oh, I've been trying to do this and I can't do it, but at least there you can share, by doing this, you can share that frustration or share those small wins. So through social media, we'd encourage you to share your pledge as well on your own social media channels. You'll get a little badge and a bit of an intro pack once you've filled in the form, and that will explain a little bit more about how to continually be getting involved. Okay, and so then after this has all happened, once you've decided your pledge, filled it in on the form, you've got your little info bump pack, then we're going to reconvene as a little check-in, catch up once every other open house we're doing. So I think it's once every 12 weeks we'll dedicate to the pledge on this channel again, and then just to share information, share progress. There's nobody going to be getting told off if you haven't done anything. It's fine. It's just achievable, positive steps that we're hoping to encourage everyone to take. We're really excited about it here at Fair Luxury. I think it's a real goal that we can set as a tangible, form of progress that we can all make together, bringing people, all getting involved in what we're trying to communicate as Fair Luxury. So, and then also actually when you go there, you'll see a little button about whether you want to get involved in the buddy scheme, which again, that will sort of come together a bit more as the pledge progresses, because we need to sort of see if people can sort of match up. But basically that means if there's 4 of you that have set this idea that you want to green up your workshop, for example, so then maybe you could work together to come together and say, oh, I'm looking for, you know, an alternative to pickle, or I'm looking for a different kind of polishing compound. Could ideally put you together, and then you can share that information so that all of you have, you know, what you need to achieve your pledge. Okay, so it's probably enough waffling for me. I'm going to pass you over now to Stuart Paul and Liz Stovell from 1948 and Untold Jewellery, respectively, Fair Luxury members, who are going to just give you a little bit of an example of their pledges and how they intend to carry out theirs. So I don't know if you guys are ready to jump in.
Yeah, I'm ready. Shall I go first? Okay. Morning, everyone. So what I have chosen as my my pledge is to convert my business 1948 into a fully fledged B Corp. So I'm not sure how many of you know what a B Corp is. I don't know really how easily to summarize it, but it is essentially, I guess, a kind of accreditation or a framework where businesses show very publicly and very transparently their commitment to using their business to make you know, maximum positive impact in terms of their kind of social impact and their environmental impact mainly. And as many of you are probably aware, so I trade in gemstones, and unfortunately in the world of gemstones we don't really have much in the way of independent accreditation of our businesses specifically. And so what I thought was that the B Corp framework is, whilst that's a bit more general, it's not just to do with our industry, but it does for me tick a lot of the boxes in terms of the things that we do and the way that we think in our business, so that we are I'm not just there sitting looking at a gemstone thinking, okay, how am I going to make the most money out of this? What I'm thinking of is, okay, how am I going to have the best supply chain? How am I going to minimize our environmental impact and our carbon footprint, all those kind of things. And so I think becoming a B Corp will be a real significant and a very public way of having an independent accreditation of my business. So it's quite a big challenge. It's probably not the best example of a SMART objective because there are so many steps involved. So what I will be doing firstly is I will be looking to buddy with some people who know this kind of stuff, and then I will be breaking it down into the different steps and making it much more of a a SMART path. But yeah, so that's my pledge, and I'm very much looking forward to doing that over the next maybe 12 months or so. We'll see how that goes. So over to you, Liz.
Hi everybody, thanks for joining us today. So my pledge is certainly less ambitious, but it's quite core to my business. So at the moment, my current collection is offered either in recycled or for fair trade. What I'd like to do for my new collection, and this is my specific goal, is to offer it exclusively in fair trade. And I'm going to be looking to do that over the next 6 months. And I've pledged that at least 80% of my new ready-to-wear collection will be in fair trade gold exclusively. So that's my pledge. And I feel that for my business, that's a specific, measurable and achievable goal that I can achieve in that time frame. So that's really what I'm going for.
Great, so 2 really different examples there. You can get an idea of the kind of thing we're going for. So, something smaller or something frankly huge, Stuart. but breaking it down into steps that are achievable and setting your own time frame. You'll see it all become clearer when you look on the website at the Provenance Pledge page.